Good morning, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Korea-Eureka Day 2025, Korea-Eureka Innovation Forum. Jointly hosted by the Korean Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy and Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology and Eureka Network. This is Eugene Soo, and it's my great honor to guide you through today's forum. This year's Korea-Eureka Network Forum is being held under the theme of Manufacture the Future, Innovation and Circular Solutions, and we aim to foster innovative technological collaboration in high-tech industries and creating a robust networking forum and platform for the industrial and academic sectors of both Korea and Europe. And first of all, on behalf of the host, I would like to express my sincere gratitude for each and every one of you for attending today's event. Thank you once again for your presence. And we deeply appreciate your participation despite your busy schedules during your stay, and I'm very aware of this. And now it's time for us to usher the doors of the Korea-Eureka Day 2025 with the opening remarks. And it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Byung-Ju Min, the President of the Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology. So please, let me invite her up to the stage. Please give a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you. I'm Byung-Ju Min, President of the Korea Institute for Advancement of Technology. I would like to express my sincere gratitude for your participation in the Korea-Eureka Day 2025. I would like to thank Eureka Chairman Rudolf Hagenmüller and President Mitch Davis of the National Research Council of Canada for their special attention and generosity of time. Director General Kyung Hee-jae of the Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy for her great support in preparing and hosting this event. Vice President Sung Bong-cho, SK Hynix, and Senior Researcher Ki-uk Lee of LG Electronics to make valuable presentations, and all other participants. Korea initiated international technical cooperation through Eureka and has been an active participant in the global collective agenda, fulfilled these roles as a full member and sharing sustainable growth with 48 Eureka member countries. The Korea-Eureka Day is the flagship networking event for technical cooperation between Korea and Eureka member states and has been held in Eureka chair countries or in Korea for past 15 years. Over the years, more than 3,600 matchmakings have been achieved and a total of 248 Eureka projects involving Korean companies have been supported. We believe that through these activities, Korea has established itself as a trusted partner to help you discover and grow innovative companies. About Korea-Eureka Day 2025 is participated by competent organizations in the field of advanced manufacturing with a focus on circular value creation. First, the President of the National Research Council of Canada will present the vision of technology cooperation harnessing Eureka. Then SK Hynix will tell us the future of advanced manufacturing innovation, focusing on circular value in the semiconductor industry. LG Electronics will share their best practices in eco-friendly technology development through the Eureka R&D programs. In particular, the 27 Korean companies who are here today are looking forward to making valuable collaborations through GIS idea pitch sessions and B2B matchmaking. Korea will continue to play its part in strengthening Eureka's global network and help us dream of a shared sustainable future through global open innovation. Finally, I would like to extend a special thanks once again to our Eureka co-chairs, Germany and Canada, who have been industrial in making today possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Dr. Byung-Joo Min, the president, has highlighted that 15 years of achievement was present, and we have seen it all together. And I believe we have many more years for the achievements to go in the future, and I believe we will make it true today. Thank you. And now we have a welcome and remarks from Kyung-hee Choi, the Director General of Ministry of Trade, Industry, and Energy in the Republic of Korea. So I would like to invite her up to the stage. And now, of course, please give a thunderous round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all participants from Korea and the Eureka member states for joining us at Korea-Eureka Day 2025. My sincere thanks to also go to Chair Mr. Rudolf Hagenmiller and President Mr. Mitch Davis, as well as other officials from the Eureka Secretariat. I also express my appreciation to Dr. Min, the President of KIART, for emphasizing the importance of cooperation with Eureka. As Ms. Min has already touched on many key points, I will repeat some important parts and focus on Korean government investments. The global technological landscape is evolving at a rapid pace. Advancements in cutting-edge technology, supply chain restructuring, and intensifying global technology competition are presenting a new challenge for all of us. In this context, the Eureka platform is more valuable than ever. Over the past 40 years, Eureka has played a key role in fostering international technology collaboration and strengthening innovation ecosystems across Europe and beyond. Since joining Eureka in 2009 as its first non-European member, Korea has actively contributed to its development, including through participation on the executive board. As a key partner in Eureka's globalization and innovation efforts, Korea has supported over 250 projects with 170 million euros in funding. Thanks to this collaboration, more than 520 Korean organizations across industry, academia, and research have worked with over 4,400 partners, driving innovation and opening new markets. To further expand open innovation through international cooperation, such as Eureka, the Korean government has significantly increased its investment. The government budget for international joint R&D has quadrupled from about $350 million in 2023 to $1.5 billion in 2025. Of that, international point joint R&D in the field of industrial technology and energy account for $430 million. We have also launched global R&D initiatives such as the Global Industrial Technology Cooperation Center, the Boston Korean Project, and the AI Frontier Lab to work with top-tier institutions in advanced fields. The Korean government will continue to work actively to ensure global cooperation brings meaningful opportunities for growth and progress for all nations and researchers involved. As reflected in the theme of this year's Hannover Messe, the transition to sustainable industries through bold technological innovation is an unstoppable trend. We hope today's Korea-Eureka Day will serve as a dynamic platform for innovations from Korea, Europe, and around the world to exchange ideas, technologies across borders. Once again, I sincerely thank all the distinguished guests for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you again, Director General Kyung-hee Che, for the welcoming remarks. As she has mentioned, the rapid change is currently happening. And in this context, the Eureka Network's importance is even more important these days. And let us all drive innovation this year as well, that we have done in the past. And now moving on to a congratulatory remarks, I would like to invite the president of Eureka Network, the President Rudolf Hagen-Müller, to deliver the congratulatory remarks. So please welcome him with a big round of applause.
I think I can manage it like this. Dear President of KIAT, dear Director General of MUTI, on behalf of the Canadian-German co-chair of Eureka, I welcome you all to the Korea-Eureka Day 2025. I congratulate KIAT and MUTI for their impressive success story and innovation journey in Eureka. I remember it quite well during my active days in Eureka when I was the chair of the software cluster. The journey started with several projects of ETRI, the Korean Research Institute for Electronics and Telecommunication. And the first project I remember from this examples has been Passepartout. I think it was in 2007 or 2008. It brought high-definition media content to the family homes. It was a very courageous project in these days. The project I remember best has the name ReconServe, with the Korean company, an SME called GMT. This project developed a complete maritime surveillance system, which was successfully demonstrated at the Turkish Coast Guard facility in Antalya. I participated to the final review. It was a great story. It was a wonderful review. And GMT afterwards, immediately after the end of this project, was successfully supplying the ReconServe results to the Korean Coast Guard and the Korean Ministry of Maritime Affairs and Fishery. So this kind of success stories I like very, very much, that, let's say, a project creates some concrete impact, but its impact is not only in theory and so, but very practical. It's applied, it was applied in Korea, at the Coast Guard, and in maritime and fishery. And this was not only, let's say, a voluntary thing. By these projects, the SME GMT increased its revenue from $4 million in 2011 to $20 million in 2018. That means in 7 years, they increased their revenue by a factor of 5. For SMEs, this is really remarkable. So a real good success story which can easily be remembered. Maritime surveillance, let's say, experimented and developed with Turkish and French partners, but then exploited in Korea itself, in the home markets, and very good. Another highlight of your innovation journey in Eureka was the first project which was led by Korean partners. The project leader was Professor Sun Woo from Hanyang University. It was a Dangun project. It was about 2018, 2019. It was paving the way for autonomous vehicle revolution. Clearly, it's one of the strengths of Korea, and they brought it with Eureka to the whole community of Eureka. With these examples, I congratulate Kiat and Muti, the ministry, and all our Korean colleagues to these great and impressive success stories. So let's say now, congratulations and best wishes from the Eureka president, which I am today.
Thank you very much. The President, Rudolf Hagenmüller, has mentioned us and introduced us to the success stories that we can look upon and base on. And surely it has inspired us the guidance so that we can innovate the revolution altogether. Korea-Eureka Day 2025 Korea-Eureka Innovation Forum aims to strengthen the Korea-Europe joint R&D collaboration by supporting Korean companies in securing advanced technologies and also expanding into global markets. Thank you. And now moving on to our keynote speech. I would like to invite President Mitch Davis of the NRC, the National Research Council Canada, up to the stage for the presentation, so the keynote speech. So please welcome you up to the stage. It's this way here. Yes, please give a big round of applause.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for the warm welcome. I am very happy to be here for Korea-Eureka Day on behalf of Canada and the National Research Council, and as co-chair with our partners in Germany of Eureka this year. I'm very pleased to be here with you, and thank you for the invitation. I'd like to acknowledge President Byung-Joo Min and Director General Kyung Ji, and also head of ESG for SK Seong-Bong Cho, and Rudolf Hagenmüller, President of Eureka. Thank you for being here. Today we gather with a shared ambition, the ambition of Eureka itself, and to see that it continues. And today we're talking about manufacturing the future through innovation and circular solutions, from climate change and public health crises to the rapidly evolving digital landscape and the tensions geopolitically that we are facing. Our challenges are significant, complex, and interconnected. So today it's imperative for businesses, governments, to strengthen partnerships, to seek more ways to continue to innovate together and do things in ways that will bring about the possibilities of a better future for everyone. The landscape in the years ahead will be defined by our ability to continue this collaboration across borders, among like-minded partners, and to share insights and resources to unlock new potential together. Really, the only thing that limits us is the possibility in our mind to create a future together, and we need to continue our effort to do so. Canada is committed to Eureka and has been so pleased to be welcomed in Eureka over the years, including becoming a full member of Eureka, because it connects our researchers, our businesses with like-minded partners to refine technology, discover new markets, and achieve success together. So before saying more about this work, and our work with Korea in particular, I'd just like to take a few minutes to explain a little more about the National Research Council of Canada for those who may not know us as well. The National Research Council has been in existence for over 100 years in Canada and around the world, working actively to advance research and innovation with its partners. We conduct research. We also support many small and medium-sized businesses through our advice, our guidance, and funding to support their ambitions to spur on innovation. We leverage our organizational strength when working with Korea and with other international partners through Eureka. Building on our strong partnerships with Korea and other nations, we advance innovative solutions to support meaningful change in critical areas for Canada, Korea, and the world. including in advanced manufacturing and circular value creation. At the NRC, we have laboratory capabilities in 12 research centers, which cover a wide variety of areas of expertise, from astronomy to agriculture to advanced manufacturing to quantum and AI, leading-edge technology. We specialize in custom photonics components and integrated circuits in applications that will power the next generation of AI technology, high-performance computing, and low-energy consumption data centers in telco, sensing, quantum, and more. So these are just a few examples of the important research capabilities of the National Research Council that we bring and support our partners in all the capabilities to bring them together to support you. So when working with us, you're working with many. Of course, our support for SMEs is so core, and it's a mission of over 78 years at the National Research Council through the Industrial Research Assistance Program. We connect with 10,000 of Canada's most ambitious companies every year. We support a further 3,000 of those companies with direct support through funding. And these companies are here among our delegation that we're pleased to have here at the Global Innovation Summit and also in the broader Hanover Messe. We're very proud to have a very significant delegation here with us as Canada's given this opportunity as partner country of Hanover Messe to show what it can do and to establish more relationships with partners around the world. So at the NRC, we recognize that we're stronger together. Addressing the world's biggest challenges requires collaboration and cooperation. We are pleased to be the National Office for Eureka for Canada and to make sure that Canadian participants can maximize their participation in all that Eureka offers. Since we joined in 2012, Canada has supported more than 300 participants in projects valued at over $800 million Canadian, with 600 partners from 35 countries. And this number continues to grow every day. What an amazing achievement. Most of which behind the scenes. We need to talk about it more openly and emphasize how important this is to connect our world and make things possible. Since 2012, Canada is also very pleased to have participated in 16 collaborative Eureka projects with partners in Korea. And thank you for that. And I think we're only just getting started. One example is a Eureka Smart project between partners in Canada, Korea, Finland, and Sweden. The project focuses on creating a smart system using data and AI to monitor and control robotic manufacturing processes. The goal is to make manufacturing more flexible and efficient, allowing factories to switch tasks quickly and produce higher quality products. These partnerships enhance our capabilities, strengthen the bonds between people, and then they have many years of working together to benefit and contribute their innovations to the world. When our teams find international counterparts, they are able to establish a solid foundation to navigate the world and to make great progress. And of course, Canada is pleased that our strong and dynamic relationship with Korea goes well beyond Eureka. It's a partnership grounded in mutual respect, a shared vision for the future and values. We appreciate this now more than ever. An example is the long-standing partnership between the National Research Council and Korea's National Research Council of Science and Technology, which began in 2014. This collaboration has provided a solid foundation for joint research initiatives across multiple sectors. One particularly promising area of cooperation is in the battery sector. By integrating Canada's raw material strengths and critical minerals and our desire to advance this for the benefit of the world and the transformation of energy, the transformation to a more sustainable economy, we are very pleased to be able to have the opportunity to work with Korea's world-class battery manufacturing companies and their capabilities, which are considerable. We can enhance together the resiliency and sustainability of this global battery supply chain, and we should do so with great skill and with great passion to bring this forward for the world and for the benefit of everyone. These efforts align with Canada's Indo-Pacific strategy and with the Canada-Korea Science and Technology Agreement, for which the NRC's Vice President of Life Sciences, Dr. Lakshmi Krishnanan, is Canada's S&T champion. These agreements reinforce our shared commitment to scientific and economic cooperation. In order to develop more of these opportunities, we've been actively engaging with Korean counterparts through these targeted initiatives. For example, this past January, the NRC led a Canadian co-innovation partnering mission to South Korea focused on the circular battery sector. The delegation of 11 Canadian companies engaged with their counterparts, fostering exchange, opening doors for potential collaborations that can lead to innovative solutions in energy storage and sustainability. Canada also recently launched a new call for proposals with South Korea for the Canadian International Innovation Program. This call for proposals encourages joint R&D projects that harness the strength of both countries in cutting-edge fields, including advanced manufacturing, clean technologies, digital technologies, health and biosciences, and quantum. And this coming June, we look forward to welcoming Korean companies to Canada for partnering mission on quantum technology. I'm certain this will be an excellent opportunity to deliver significant benefits for both Canada and Korea. In today's increasingly uncertain global trade environment, characterized by significant tension, shifting tariffs, supply chain disruptions, we need to have stable partners where we can work for the long-term interests and the benefit of everyone. This reality is amplified with the significance of Canada and South Korea's free trade agreement, establishing a framework for this trade and this cooperation, which marked its 10th anniversary recently. We thank you. Over this past decade, this agreement has facilitated a robust partnership between our two nations. Supporting international collaboration and these efforts to enhance cooperation leads to better results for all and a more robust pathway to see innovation commercialized around the world. Together, we have this opportunity through Eureka to further build on this. We have to build on this at an important time when our work will define the way the future will turn out. And we have to be committed to do that together in all of our best interests. From the Canadian delegation here, all the Canadian representatives of over 1,000 here on the ground in Germany this week, we offer you our welcome, our extended hand to work together to forge deep, beneficial relationships. I invite you to visit the Canadian booth to meet our innovators, explore opportunities with us. We deeply value our partnership with Korea and the broader Indo-Pacific region. We can go further together. We thank you very much for your attention today and for your kind invitation to come to speak at this great day for Korea here at Eureka. Thank you very much. 감사합니다. Thank you.
Thank you very much. President Mitch Davis has mentioned that in this very unstable status quo of the world, a very important thing, the most critical thing, is a very solid and stable partnership. And also, we can all together, holding hands in hands, and open up and usher the new doors of innovation together, and it's all about the possibility. And now, moving on, I would like to invite Vice President Sung-Bong Cho of SK Hynix and he will speak about the circular innovation, and I believe it is a very important topic for today, so please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Guten Tag. Good morning, everybody. It's an honor to be here at Eureka Korea Day. My name is Sung-Bong Jo. I'm in Vice President at SK Hynix, in charge of ESG. I'll discuss how SK Hynix is driving green innovations and advancing circular value in the semiconductor industry. I will cover a brief overview of SK Hynix. I think somebody didn't know SK Hynix. I have some experience in Nanjing. I have some address, but at that time there was BASF and Siemens was there, but they introduced themselves in detail, but I didn't. After I finished my address, some graduate school student asked me, "What do your company do?" So I prepared this overview. And I will discuss our green innovation strategy and our circular economy approach our future technology development plan and our global collaboration efforts to promote sustainability. As you listen, consider how this initiative might apply to your own organization. Sustainability is a shared challenge and shared journey, and we can only solve it by working together. Let's start with an overview of SK Hynix. We achieved an 86% increase in semiconductor revenue, surpassing the industry average of 72%. This was driven by our leadership in high bandwidth memory, each for AI computing. Also, enterprise SSD for large-scale data center. We are number 4 in last year. We have manufacturing sites in Korea and China. Also, we have, our product range from DRAM and then flash to multi-chip package, but it's covering everything from high-performance server and server to everybody consumer devices. We have manufacturing sites in Korea and China, also 5 R&D centers spread across the US, Taiwan, Poland, Japan, and Korea, plus 24 global sales offices. This worldwide network helps us adapt quickly to market needs and intent, also stay close to our customers. However, our success is not just about numbers. Because semiconductor power nearby every digital device, we believe we have a responsibility to minimize our environmental footprint. For instance, the data center market is expected to increase exponentially, consuming enormous amounts of electricity. As a semiconductor supplier, we must innovate in ways that keep energy consumed as low as possible. As SK Hynix, sustainability is not just a slogan. It's embedded into our core strategy. We tackle this in multiple ways in these surveys. First, product and process design. We consider each product's environmental impact at the earliest stage. From selecting materials with lower carbon footprints to designing manufacturing processes that reduce energy use. Also, we approach the life cycle approach. We aim to reduce emissions and waste not only in our facilities, but across the entire life cycle of our product. This includes supplier engagement, consumer usage optimization, and end-of-life recycling or repurposing. For example, we regularly share technology white papers and best practice guides with our downstream customers so they can maximize energy efficiency and prolong product life cycles. By viewing sustainability as a collective responsibility, we reinforce a culture of continuous improvement. Let me highlight 3 central pillars of our green innovations. Energy efficient product. We are particularly proud of our DDR5 module, which reduced power consumption by up to 30% compared to previous DDR4. Given that data center consume around 1 or 2% of global electricity and it's rising, these efficiency gains can make a substantial impact. though through close collaboration with system integrators, we perform rigorous testing in high-density server environment, confirming real-world energy saving. Also, eco-friendly manufacturing is important. At our Icheon and Cheongju site, we reuse 60% of processed water via advanced wastewater treatment. This significantly cuts down on freshwater withdrawal. Moreover, we continuously optimize our fabrication tools. For instance, we have introduced innovative low temperature processing to reduce the energy needed for heating and cooling certain stage. These efforts cumulatively drive down our energy and carbon footprint. Also, we try to make longer product lifespan. By enhancing the reliability and durability of NAND flash, we extend the lifespan of devices like SSDs, which help reduce e-waste. It also provides cost benefits for customers who don't want to replace devices as frequently. Moving on to our circular economy approach, we focus on reducing, reusing, and recycling across the entire supply chain. Reducing waste is first. We reclaim used wafers for testing and recycling CMP pad, which decreases the demand of new raw materials. Another notable success has been neon gas recovery, essential for photolithography, which cuts down on both cost and environmental impact. We also partner with chemical suppliers to develop closed-loop systems, allowing byproduct from one process to be treated and reused in another. Also, we try to responsible sourcing. Our goal is to include 30% recycled content in our product by 2030, starting with Cooper. It is the first case in semiconductor industry, especially memory provider. We have found that forging long-term contract with recycling companies ensures a stable supply of high-quality recycled materials. Through our Minerals Regulation Response Council, we enforce strict due diligence on heritage materials, requiring suppliers to comply with recognized international standards like the Responsible Minerals Initiative. We actively involve our major customers in designing more recyclable and serviceable devices. This might include standardizing component size, labeling materials clearly for easier recycling or reporting buyback programs for end-of-life product. By doing so, we extend circular practice beyond our own facilities and into the broader electronic ecosystem. Our efforts have yielded measurable results. First, over the past 5 years, we have cut down greenhouse gas emission by nearby a quarter, thanks to energy-efficient manufacturing and increased use of renewable energy. Zero waste to landfill, multiple production sites now use or recycle over 99% of waste, earning them official zero waste to landfill certifications. We are a founding member of the Semiconductor Climate Consortium, working alongside industry peers to standardize carbon metrics and collectively reduce emissions. In 2025, we are named one of the world's most ethical companies for our consistent ESG performance. Looking ahead, we are investing in next generation technology to balance high performance with sustainability. We are advancing HBM solutions for AI-intensive workloads with the target of doubling energy efficiency by 2026. These breakthroughs will be vital for supporting large-scale machine learning models while mitigating power surges at data center. As AI and IoT devices proliferate, low latency, low power memory solutions become more even critical. Our R&D teams are exploring in-memory computing and edge AI to bring computation closer to the data source, reducing overall energy consumption. Also, we are significantly growing our investment in talent acquisition and infrastructure. We have launched a fellowship program with the university and research institute focused on eco-friendly chip design. By nurturing a new generation of engineering and scientists, we can keep the momentum going for years to come. We recognize that sustainability demands global corporations. We are working with companies like Penguin Solutions, SK Telecom to develop advanced cooling technology for AI data center, especially those running power-hungry workloads such as natural language processing. We also partner with SK Move to explore immersion cooling, which dramatically lowers energy use in servers compared to traditional air cooling system. In line with Korea's 2050 decarbonization goals, we are transitioning to 100% renewable electricity, setting interim target to ensure we stay on track. Through the Semiconductor Climate Consortium, we share best practice, standardize emission reduction metrics, and push for industry-wide adoption of a greener method. Collaboration here is key. If we make changes, but our peers don't, the overall impact is limited. In closing, SK hynix is committed to being a force for good within the semiconductor industry. Our strategy combines green innovation that significantly reduces energy and resource consumption, circular economy practices that reclaim and recycle materials across the supply chain, future-focused R&D that balances performance with sustainability, and global partnership that amplify our impact. We believe these efforts can drive a more prosperous, responsible, and collaborative future for everyone. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to exploring ways we can work together to shape a greener tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It was a speech from Vice President Song Bong-cho, and Vice President has stated and shared us the future of advanced manufacturing innovation and focusing on the circular value in the semiconductor industry as a whole. And now moving on, next presentation is a success story in Eureka R&D, and the topic will be on success story for joint development of eco-friendly chiller. And I would like to invite Senior Research Engineer Kyuk Lee of LG Electronics up to the stage. So please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Good day, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you your successful R&D collaboration case that resulted from a partnership between LG Electronics and the Eureka program. I am Kyung Lee from LG Electronics. The Eureka program has provided us with a very meaningful opportunity to collaborate with the global partners. And today, I would like to talk about the journey and achievements of this collaboration. My presentation consists of three main parts. First, I will explain the background and reasons for LG Electronics' involvement in this Eureka program. Next, I will introduce the collaboration process with the overseas partner and challenges faced during the project. Lastly, I'll present on the key achievements made through this collaboration. Before we start, some of you may not be familiar with chillers, so let me show you a short video.
AI 시대. AI가 미래 산업을 이끌어간다는 건 반박의 여지가 없는 기정사실이 되고 있죠. 그러다 보니 조금이라도 AI와 연관된 기업이라면 크게 주목받고 있는 요즘. 최근 언론에서 LG전자 AI 서비스를 주목해 화제입니다. 그런데 기존에 알고 있던 가전 등의 AI 서비스 외에 냉난방 공조, 그 중에서도 이것, 칠러를 주목하고 있는데요. 아니 도대체 칠러가 뭐길래 이렇게 주목받고 있는 거죠? 칠러는 쉽게 말하면 초대형 에어컨이라 할 수 있는데요. 냉매를 액체와 기체 상태로 오가게 하면서 주변의 열을 뺏어와 온도를 차갑게 만드는 기계가 바로 에어컨이죠. 흔히 볼 수 있는 가정용 에어컨, 즉 실외기 한 대에 한두 개의 실내기가 달려있는 제품부터 실외기 여러 대를 묶어 조금 더 큰 공간을 냉방하는 시스템 에어컨도 있습니다. 그리고 이 시스템 에어컨으로도 커버가 어려운 더 큰 공간, 예를 들면 쇼핑몰, 대형 병원, 데이터 센터 등을 냉각할 때 바로 이 칠러를 사용합니다. 칠러를 사용하는 이유는 간단합니다. 큰 공간에서는 칠러가 훨씬 효율적이기 때문이죠. 에어컨을 수백 수천 개 설치하는 것보다 적은 에너지로 많은 공간을 냉방할 수 있고 공간 차지도 적게 하니까요.
기계실에 칠러가 있고요. 그 칠러에서 차가운 물을 만들어서 배관을 타고 건물 곳곳으로 물을 보내게 되면 공조기를 통해서 찬바람이 나오게 되고요. 이렇게 하기 때문에 기계 하나로 10,000평 정도 되는 공간을 냉방할 수 있게 되고, 그러다 보니까 공간적인 측면, 에너지 효율적인 측면, 이런 모든 부분에서 좀 더 유리한 그런 설비가 되겠고요.
전 세계 140억 달러 규모의 칠러 시장은 트레인, 요크, 캐리어 등 100년 넘게 시장을 만들어 온 미국 기업들이 절대 강자로 군림하고 있는 시장. 건물이 지어질 때 같이 들어가기 때문에 교체 수요가 적고 기존 브랜드의 충성도가 높은, 다시 말해 후발주자가 범접하기 어려운 시장입니다. 하지만 LG전자는 꾸준한 R&D 투자로 만들어온 기술력을 무기로 그 아성에 도전하고 있습니다. LG 칠러의 대표적인 기술로 무급유 베어링 기술을 들 수 있는데요. 고속으로 돌아가는 압축기 회전체에 윤활유, 즉 오일로 회전축을 지지하는 기존 베어링 방식에서 벗어나 마그네틱, 즉 전자석으로 압축기의 회전축을 공중에 띄워 임펠러를 고속으로 돌리는 방식으로 소음과 에너지 손실이 없는 뛰어난 기술. 이 기술을 발빠르게 개발해 칠러의 성능을 획기적으로 올렸고, 그 결과 깨지지 않을 것 같던 글로벌 기업들의 철옹성에 균열을 내면서 국내 1위, 전 세계 5위의 점유율이라는 놀라운 성과를 만들어내고 있습니다. 최근에는 미국 대형 데이터 센터 단지에 칠러를 활용한 5만 냉동 RT 규모, 즉 스타필드 3.5배 규모의 냉각 시스템을 공급하기로 하면서 북미 공략의 포문을 열기도 했습니다.
한 10년 전부터 무급유, 오일 프리 기술로 전환하고 있는데, 저희 LG전자가 그 기술을 개발하는 데 있어서 먼저 좀 시장에 들어갔었고요. 그래서 좀 더 일찍 기술 개발을 시작했었고, 그리고 미국이나 다른 경쟁사들은 조금 소용량의 기술을 집중하고 있을 때 저희는 대용량으로 좀 기술을 전환해서 향후 친환경 기술이 될 만한 부분 쪽으로 포커스해서 기술 개발을 진행하다 보니 대용량 부분에 있어서는 저희가 압도적으로 앞서 있다, 그렇게 볼 수도 있을 것 같습니다.
AI 열풍의 시대. 네로라는 글로벌 기업들이 데이터 센터, 반도체 공장 등 AI를 만드는 인프라 투자를 늘리고 있고, 지구온난화, 건물 대형화 등의 추세까지 더해져 냉난방 공조 시스템이 더욱 주목받고 있는 요즘. 꾸준한 R&D 투자로 세계 최고 기술력이란 무기를 만들어온 LG전자의 칠러가 AI 시대를 밀고 당기는 천병 역할을 하고 있습니다.
Back in 2017, we are developing ideas for large capacity cooling and heating solutions, actively looking for partners to execute some of these ideas. It was very timely that Korea-Eureka Day introduced us to a global network and opened up opportunities for collaboration with international partners. Through Korea-Eureka Day, we were able to confirm the potential for collaboration with Spain Araner to jointly bring our ideas to life. Based on Araner's expertise in the EPC business, combined with the LG Electronics experience in designing high-efficiency HVAC solutions, the two companies have developed a plan to create large capacity turbo chillers. The aim was to expand into the global market through the development of this new product. Araner was responsible for the overall construction and design, as well as fabrication of the air-cooled heat exchangers. LG Electronics took charge of the core component design and performance testing, working closely with our partner to overcome technical challenges. In the early stages of collaboration, we faced several technical challenges during the design and testing. In particular, there were significant hurdles in developing the 5-stage compression system, large capacity shaft, and oil-free magnetic bearing. However, through continuous communication with our partner, we are able to resolve these issues, ultimately enhancing the product quality. As a result of collaboration, we are able to successfully develop the 2500 RT turbo chiller. Finally, we won a $2.5 billion contract to provide 10,000 RT of cooling to the Marash district in Bahrain. These photos are from the one-side installation of the Bahrain project. Let me show you a technical video of our chiller, developed through the global R&D collaboration.
Introducing the LG oil-free inverter centrifugal chiller, powered by the new refrigerant, delivering high efficiency and a sustainable future. This oil-free chiller offers enhanced durability with its low-maintenance design, eliminating the need for oil-dependent components. With the incorporation of advanced magnetic bearing adjustment technology, the chiller precisely adjusts the rotor position every 0.5 milliseconds. The efficiency has been improved 4.5% due to reduced mechanical friction loss. The high-efficiency impeller adheres to international standards with reduced leakage and minimal noise levels. All core components in LG chillers, including compressors, bearings, inverters, and heat exchangers, are designed, developed, and manufactured by LG. For up to 20 minutes, the online UPS system safeguards the power supply during power outages. The fast recovery technology then restores the system to previous operation in just 70 seconds, maximizing efficiency. This exceptional efficiency is achieved with an impressive IPLV of 12.1. The new refrigerant delivers high efficiency and reinforces our commitment to environmental responsibility. With unique independent cooling distribution, the efficient falling film evaporator boosts efficiency by 25%. Furthermore, the upgraded interface features a user-friendly 15-inch display for intuitive control and operation. for ultimate convenience. The Beacon Cloud Remote Control provides wireless monitoring and AI-powered firmware upgrades, reaching peak performance. Experience the innovation of the LG oil-free inverter centrifugal chiller.
The balance is additional project. We have one contract in the international market. Through the success of various projects, we have demonstrated the quality and competitiveness of our product in the global market. As you can see, this collaboration goes beyond just one project. It has served as a major stepping stone for promoting sustainable growth in the global market. This work was carried out based on the Eureka network, including the governments, agencies, and companies in both Korea and Spain. To develop the new technology, $4.1 million was funded. The total revenue to date is $30.7 million. To wrap up my presentation, LG Electronics will continue to achieve innovations in collaboration with the Eureka program in the future. We hope today's presentation has provided valuable information when considering your future plans. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. It was Senior Research Engineer Hyuk Lee of LG Electronics giving us a presentation. He has shown us a very innovative example that many other companies can also base on. And with this, we now conclude the Korea-Eureka Innovation Forum. We kindly ask your continued interest and participation in the fostering technological cooperation between Korea and Europe and aiming to expand the R&D innovation globally. And if you're interested in our Korean companies at here and at Hanover Messe, then in the directory, we invite you to visit the Korea Country booth and the far floor, and where you can find more information and they apply for B2B matchmaking as well. And additionally, the Korean companies will also be presenting the groundbreaking ideas during the GIS pitching session this afternoon. So if you're interested, please, we would like to ask for your active participation and interest. And once again, thank you for participating in today's event. We sincerely thank each and every one of you for your enlightening up the venue. And I hope you have a productive and also outstanding achievement throughout your day. Have a splendid day. Thank you.